Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining us from. Welcome back to my channel. If you're subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing, and I hope you share video all the time when you watch them because you're also helping reach more people who need this information. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. Today we want to talk about how you are coping, and I'm going to give you some strategies to cope with this economic situation. I heard that UK is currently in recession, and I'm like, oh my word. If you're in Nigeria, it's been a mess. It's the dollar rate has just been, it's no longer what is going to happen next month. It's now a question of, is it going to be the same thing by the next hour, by the next minute? It keeps changing, right? And you cannot even plan. And those of us that are into business, like ice wigs, forget it. There's nothing like stocking wigs for me right now, except I have free money to spare, free cash to spare, and I don't mind getting good deals right now. But even the good deals, you have to pay like now. How are you all doing with business? And if you are thinking about starting this business and you're just feeling frustrated, no, darling, don't worry. We've been here 4 years and counting. We're not gonna let it deter us. The only thing is, it's gonna help you to be innovative, right? I'm here to share with you some strategies that I've thought about, and some I've started implementing, some I haven't started. You can't do everything at the same time. And you know that ideas, no matter how fantastic the ideas I'm going to have are, I cannot execute everything by myself at the same time. So I share them with you. Pick the one you can pick and run with it. Now, I joined a personal financial planning slash literacy class in January, and yesterday we had our Q&A session, and we talked about this thing we're talking about today. You know, how do you cope with this crisis? How do you cope with trying to, sell and pay your bills? If you're doing business just because you have a passion, you're not really paying the bills, you will not really feel it though, because now customers that used to have the capacity to buy like 4 weeks or 3 weeks or buy every quarterly from you are managing to just buy one in a year. Some of them are not even buying at all. Like, they are just, everybody has automatically become a coach right now, because that's like, we're just facing the reality of life. And I also want to say to you that don't worry, you're not in this alone. That's the first thing you should understand. You are not in this alone. You're not the only one who doesn't have money. You're not the only one who is finding it difficult to, even the little money you have, you're wondering, where can I invest it, right? These are some of the questions. I'm not going to talk about investments today. Honestly, I'm not a pro in that, but maybe one day I'll come and share with you how I invest my money, where I invest my money. If you're still investing in naira investment, please, you're losing money. Look for dollar-based investment or foreign-based investment that you can invest your money in. We'll talk about that some other day. Today is not about that. Today is just what can we do to cope with our business. So I'm gonna be sharing with you three things that I know of. Two of them I'm already doing. The first thing is to look within yourself. So my CEO is here. You're going to hear her voice at some point. You're going to hear her voice at some point. So I apologize for that. Okay, but just know that she's around. First thing you need to do is you need to look inward. It's not the time to sit and just be shouting, customer come and buy. Like, if you're even running ads on, I literally stopped my ads on Instagram because it's looking like it does not what it's, you're shaking the table. It literally looks like it's not what it, because your views have dropped. It's like you're not reaching enough people. Don't be discouraged. It's not only you, it's happening to everybody's trying to understand what's going on and trying to adjust, right? But what you can do now is to look inward within yourself. What can I give to people in exchange for something? Because the truth is, we all need money. People who don't like to pay for things, well, I'm sorry, the least you would always get is the free content that people post like this, right? I can literally come and sit down with you now, and we would actually bring out at least 3 things that you can actively start doing within the next 24 hours that does not require too much capital. In fact, that does not even require capital investment. Why I don't like saying zero capital is because you're going to need at least a phone, you're going to need at least an internet to be able to reach people and tell people that, hey, boys and girls, I'm doing this, or hey, mamas and papas, I'm doing this, or hey, kiddos, I'm doing this, stuff like that. So it's not entirely zero investment. There's going to be some kind of investment, and don't see money that you pay to learn something as uh, um, an expense. I don't calculate it as an expense. It's an investment, right? Because that thing you're going to learn would help you generate wealth in the long run if only you stay on the course. The problem with so many of us is that we find ourselves taking so many courses, we never have plans for them, and then we never follow through. We just read the first 1 2 3 pages and we're done, right? It's not supposed to be like that. I know that, like, I personally have a couple of courses and programs that I registered for, but I haven't found the time to even go through it, right? But I know it's there. And when the time is right, I would go onto it. So look inward within yourself. What is that thing that you can start doing right now? Some of you have a vast network. Some of you, when you post something on Facebook, people, you have so many engagements. Why are you not using this engagement to make money? Like, just why? Look inward you. It could be honestly to teach people how to cook. Do you know how many people have stopped going out to eat now because of the situation lately? So you should rethink that process. You could also, it could even be to teach children how to write, right? Parents are having it tough now these days, honestly, having to hire extramural classes when they could just have their internet and you could teach them things that their children can learn, and they'll thank you for that and they'll be ready to pay you for it. You can even write books and post on Amazon, right? Look inward. What is that thing? It could be that you are a fashionista. You know how to repurpose old things. You know how to repurpose this top I'm wearing. Come out and teach people how to do it. It doesn't have to be too much, really. If you are camera shy, I can teach you how to use illustrations to do these things. But most times, like, I used to be camera shy. Forget this thing you're seeing me standing here. Like, I breathe before I can actually talk to you guys, right? It does not happen by magic. Practice makes perfect. The person who wrote that did not just say because it felt good in the mouth to say, right? Some of these things you have to show your face, because before anybody can actually buy anything from you, no matter how cheap you think it is, honestly, they need to know, like, and trust you. So you need to build your KLT factor. K is for knowing you, L is to like you, then T is to trust you. Some of you, after watching this video, might probably send me a message like, hey Pama, can you help me? Let's do a personal self-evaluation. I do that. There are lots of things I do, just that sometimes we just need to show up ourselves and say we are this one person, right? Which is going to take me to the next point. Build your personal brand. It's a lot. I'm working on mine, consciously working on mine, right? Some of us are like me, who we know a bit of everything, not exactly everything, quote unquote, but we have multiple interests. We are good at this interest. We may not be professionals, but we know a thing or two about them, which if we actually just focus on one, we could actually get better at it. So this is how I decided to tackle that part of my life. I pick one interest and I give it 5 years of my time. I give it 3 years of my time. I develop it, build a system around it, and I leave it to run without me, and I go and build another one. Now I'm trying to build my personal brand so that when I tell you I do this, you don't necessarily need to have tried that product, but because you know me, I teach you about these things. I have shown you enough by my speech, in my authority. I've given you enough proof to show that I'm an authority in this thing I'm talking about. You would buy it, you would pay for it, right? That's just it. Build your personal brand. When you build your personal brand, you can sell anything. See, go and learn how to sell it. All of you running away from sales job, I don't want to sell. It's a lifesaver. Go and learn how to sell. Then if you are even running a service-based business, for example, if you do makeup, right, or you do, what's it called, you develop plans, projects for people, go and think of something you can create and put on paper and sell. Join the knowledge economy. Are you listening to me? Join the knowledge economy. The knowledge economy, I call it blood money, because explain to me how you'll be sleeping in the night, you wake up, you put your course, how to start up makeup, how to do your very first, your own personal. Do you know how many people want to learn personal makeup? Someone like me wants to learn personal makeup, right? But I cannot find the time to go and sit in a makeup artist shop because I'm too busy. I don't have a lot of time in my arms. And you have a book with illustrations, with videos. You've created it and put a link to those things. And you come and say, I should pay 5,000 naira to learn how to do personal makeup. It's something I also want to do. Most of my courses are always around do this to learn how to grow money for your business. But I've realized that people are looking for things just for themselves. People want to learn how to revamp hair for themselves. People want to learn how to wig for themselves. So think outside of the box, right? Go and that's not what I want to say. Go and join the knowledge economy, right? Begin to monetize some of the little things you do. See, it can be as simple as how to fix your own nails and you sell it for 1K. Sell it. So when it comes to pricing, I don't want to dabble too much, but when it comes to pricing, there are two things I always tell myself. I can go premium and say that, you know what, I want to go premium, meaning if I'm teaching you how to fix your nails by yourself, I'm not going to be teaching you how to fix ordinary nails. I'm going to be saying something like how to fix acrylic nails by yourself, right? And I'll put that price at 50,000 naira, for example. That might sound too outrageous for people who just think it's not just nails, or you're going to do it. Yeah? But when you teach them for free, they want to come. Don't mind those people. They are not serious. When they're ready, they come and pay you. So don't worry about that, okay? And then, I put that at 50,000 naira, and I have a target that I just want 10 people to buy this course from me, okay? Or you can put it at a very affordable price, 1,000 naira, and then you are estimating that 50 people should buy that from you, or 100 people. It's easy to just let go of 1,000 naira. So my advice to you is look for something that is knowledge-based, that you can put on paper or create a video about, teach people. It doesn't really have to be long. It could just be like a 3-hour program, but maybe divide it. It could be 1 hour, honestly, but it has to be impactful. It has to be valuable. And remember that before you sell, before you come back and say, Pama, I did this, I'm not selling. You have to give people, what's the word? I'm looking for the right word to use. Oh God. Give people the reason to want to buy from you. Like, let them know that in this area you are established. So you cannot be coming to teach me how to fix nails, and I don't see you doing it on your page. I don't see any way you talk about it. I haven't seen you give out tips, nothing. People like that, okay? I hope that with these 3 tips, you'll be able to at least cope with this economy, because it's a lot. Then you can also look within your area. What are you so good at that another person is struggling with that you can help them do? I'll give you an instance. So in my area, I notice there are a lot of working class women. They go to work. Honestly, it's not going to take me so much to just meet them maybe in church or at a supermarket that is very close to us. And I'm like, hey, I love your wig. But how do you take care of it now with your busy schedule? And they're like, man, we honestly don't know how to cope with it. I can revamp the wig for you. Let me revamp it for you. Do you understand? And I offer them that. If I usually would charge 10K for a revamp, I would tell them, oh, don't worry, let me revamp it for you for 6,000 naira, for instance. Why? Because you've not seen me do this before. I'm telling you, but I need you to trust me. Or if you can't, tell them, I'll revamp the first week for you for free. I'll revamp the first week for you for free. You revamp it and it is fantastic. Trust me, you've bought them for life. If you come and tell them it's 20,000 and they see that what you did before was mad, they'll give you the money. And see, some people have the money. They're just looking for who is going to deliver the quality of service they are looking for. Okay? Thank you so much for joining. If you would like me to talk about something else, post it in the comments and I'll see it. If you have questions, if you'd like to know how to, there's some small services you can actually offer, like for some businesses, you can go and learn skills. I can teach you how to become a proper social media manager. I know it to the tip of my fingers. I can do it. The problem is now Are you ready to work? Can you work? If you would like information about that, send me a DM. I don't charge too much, but please, whenever you're sending me a DM, just know that it's not free. Sincerely, it's not free. And to be honest, I think I'm not too pricey. I've checked other creators like myself. I've checked people who are doing about the same kind of thing I do. I know what they charge, and come on, I know the quality of what they give out there, right? I keep looking for how to reach out to you guys. I don't want to gatekeep. I want all of us to make this money, because the truth is, if you're making money, I'm making money. We're happy. If I tell you tomorrow I'm coming to Cameroon, my peeps in Cameroon, they'll be ready to, happy to receive me, and we can ball together, right? If you want to learn about social media management, you want to learn it, it's going to cost you, but honestly, it's a small amount. I just charge 10,000 naira to learn about that, and I'll teach you what to do. I'll teach you how to grow your followers. If you go and look at my page and say you're not growing, see, the truth is that I have other things I'm focusing on. You know, there's how do you say it? We know how to do something very, very well, but we don't have the proper time to execute it, right? If you want to learn, there's another one you can learn: how to run ads for people. Do you know how many people want to learn how to run ads? And for that one, it's just 5K. I teach you how to do that for 5K. Usually I would want to charge more for that, but I realized that this is a problem of so many businesses, and people are looking for people who can help them do this. So you can reach out to me. I will teach you how to do that. Okay, but if you just need, let's say you started running this, you don't know why this is not going, don't worry. I'll solve it for you if it's something I can solve in 15 minutes. Once it's not something you can solve in 15 minutes, you may have to pay for it. All right. Then also, I just wanted to let you know that the Pama Hair Academy class begins today, February the 19th. We're starting the cohorts one for we're starting the cohorts one for 2024. We're just going to have 3 cohorts this year. The next one is going to be in May. If you couldn't register for this one, it's not a big deal. I'm going to leave a link in the description for you to apply, join the wait list for the next batch, which is going to be in May. Or you can just make your payment straight up if you want. It's 100,000 naira, but there's a but. If you are part of the Telegram community, it comes at a discount. Sorry, I can't tell you that discount on air. Just go and join the Telegram community. Also, if you would like to join the Wig Revamp class, you want to learn how to revamp all kinds of wig. If you want it for your personal use, it's honestly just 10,000 naira for your personal use. But if you want to learn it for business, it's 30,000 naira. Our prices has remained the same for some time now, and I'm choosing to let it be that way because I have a vision, I have a plan, I have a purpose to at least impact the lives of 10,000 women this year. And to do that, I need to meet you all halfway. I hope you really understand, and I hope you take advantage of all of this. If you would also like to start a YouTube channel where you are so shy, you don't want to show your face, or for some reason you're just not comfortable putting your face out there, or you may not have the time, or you want to write books and you want to learn about illustrations, those kind of cartoon-like images, I can teach you that for just 5,000 naira. Just send me a DM about it. I'm going to put a link to my WhatsApp. Just come to my WhatsApp and say, hey, you want to learn this? Just be specific, and I promise you it's going to be an excellent experience for both of us. I can't wait to meet you all in the next video. Bye. Love you.